Hey, it's Mr. K. Physics 30, Unit A review, question number 8. Which of the following diagrams shows the orientation of the momenta of the alpha particle and the gamma photon that must result in the maximum impulse of the plutonium-239 nucleus? So, here we go. Basically what we're thinking about here is a piece of plutonium waste that decays, emitting a gamma photon, which is a light particle, and an alpha particle. So essentially, if we're thinking about this, we are just asking a question of which way is this explosion going to happen? We have our nucleus, and then we have our two particles. Are the two particles going to be shot out the same way, opposite directions, at a 90-degree angle, or at something less than a 90-degree angle? Now, if I look at all these considerations, the one that's going to provide the most impulse is if I shoot both of the particles the same direction, resulting in the nucleus, the parent nucleus, now the daughter, being shot back. Now, looking at this case, you can think of it a lot of different ways, but I'd like to think of it as sitting in a chair holding a couple basketballs. Now, if you fire the basketball ahead of you, it's going to push you back. Now, if you have two basketballs, the question is, if you want to get the furthest one direction, are you going to throw them both the same way, opposite ways, 90-degree angle, or less than a 90-degree angle? And the result is that you should throw them both the same way. Essentially, if you're applying a force to the right-hand side, directly to the right side, then both of those forces, equal and opposite, are going to have a reaction pushing you to the left. So the greatest impulse should be A. This is actually the smallest impulse here, where you throw them in opposite directions as they work to cancel each other out. In A, they're adding to each other. Here, you're doing a bit of a hypotenuse, where you're not actually adding them up, but you're simply taking some fraction of them. And same thing here. Okay, so fractions directly canceling. This is the only one where they're completely adding to each other, and you get the largest impulse going to the left. Thanks a lot.